Hey everyone, this is April from Stepping Out of the Shadows. I am back for this week's Songspiration. So this is another tough one because it means I gotta be vulnerable. Again, I would like to have these just easy peasy lemon squeezy words that I can just give you and go on about my day. But God has told me that the way that He's going to use me is by being vulnerable with my story and what I've gone through. And so it means showing these broken places and these hard stages of my life that He's using. So I don't know about every one of you, but I'm sure we all go through our own struggles, our own trials. And I don't know if sometimes you just get really weary, like you just feel like you just can't do it anymore. You don't have the strength that it takes. And it's not just a physical kind of weariness, but it's spiritual, mental, emotional. Like you just don't think you can do it anymore. And I think sometimes when we go through that kind of an emotional weariness, it gets hard because everyone else around you sometimes shouts out like, you can do it and you got this and oh, just get up and try again, just fight. And sometimes it can be super hard. And I think the hardest part sometimes is that in the midst of it all, we've lost our sense of who we are, our sense of identity. And we don't see the fighter in us. We don't see that we have the strength that it takes. So about a couple years ago now, probably, I was going through all this stuff, and I'm not through all of it yet. I wish I could say that I was. But as I was going through some tough stuff and feeling so weary, I was in my closet, ugly crying. Yeah, I know. I have to go to my closet and cry because I don't like crying and being vulnerable in front of people. And I just had this song go through my mind. And it is a song by Andra Day, and it's called Rise Up. And the first verse goes, "You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out." And of course, I go right to the pity party. I'm like, well, that's great that everyone has this person that sees the fighter in them, but I don't. Yeah, I have great friends, but they got their own stuff going on, and I don't want to burden them with this. And right through all of it, God kind of shut me up. I don't know if He does that to you, but He's like, I see the fighter in you, and I want to walk it out with you. And I was just like, wow, that just really hit me. Because like I said, at that moment, I couldn't see it. I couldn't fathom it. I felt so broken. Like, I can't even put into words how broken I felt. And for Him to say that He saw the fighter in me and that it was going to be okay, maybe not at this moment, but that He was going to help me to see that fighter and to be able to walk it out with Him and to do what He has called me to do, it meant the world. And then at another point, He actually gave me something else that really touched me. And He said, when you can't see the fighter in you and you can't yet stand and fight, I promise that I will step in and I will fight for you. And once you are once more ready to rise and fight, then I will train your hands for battle. So I say all of this to encourage you, sweet friend. If you are going through something that is so hard and you are beyond weary and you're almost losing hope and you don't know how you're going to rise and you're going to once more stand and fight, the Lord of all the universe said to tell you today that He sees a fighter in you and you got what it takes to rise and stand and fight. And guess what? It's already been written that you're going to be a victor, so you don't got to worry about it. But just let His love fall on you. Let Him remind you of who you are. And one day you're going to see, yet again, the fighter in you. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm praying for you and sending hugs your way.